This moment is just so crazy. But speaking of crazy, let's move on to the next one. Oh my God. This next thing just, this is probably the most wild thing that I have ever seen. One of the most wild things, if not the most wild thing of Donald Trump's presidency thus far. Have you heard his comment about dolls? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So, you know the tariffs, right? All right. So in this moment where he's talking with some of his staff advisors and everyone, he makes this comment about dolls that I want to talk about. So, at the end of a cabinet meeting, the president allowed for the possibility of a trade war, which could disrupt supply chains. And he says that maybe the children will have 2 dolls instead of 30. Okay, let me put it in context. President Trump has a message for the nation's children. Prepare to sacrifice for your country. He was taking questions at the end of one of his marathon cabinet meetings when he finally allowed that, yes, his tariff policies in trade war he has set off with China may soon result in emptier than usual shelves in stores, specifically toy stores. You know, somebody said, oh, the shelves, they're going to be open. Well, the children will have 2 dolls instead of 30 dolls, you know? And maybe the 2 dolls will cost a couple more bucks than they would normally. He legitimately admitted that tariffs under the economy that he imposed is going to be leading to this kind of stuff. Maybe the children will have 2 dolls instead of 30. Have 2 dolls instead of 30. And maybe the 2 dolls will cost a little bit more. He is admitting that there is about to be economic hardship ahead. Republicans, are y'all tired of winning yet? Are you tired of winning yet? Is this what you voted for? Yes, this is what you voted for. Economic disaster. He's admitting it right here. I want to flash forward. You all remember all these signs that were all over? Trump low prices, Kamala high prices. He is admitting that his tariffs are literally skyrocketing prices. No matter how much evidence I show, how much things I put in context, it's not going to matter to people who are part of a cult. I'm not trying to reach those people. I'm simply just pointing out here the insanity. The insanity! So, he says, you know, oh, the shelves are going to be open. Well, maybe your children will have 2 dolls instead of 30, you know, and maybe the 2 dolls will cost a couple more bucks than they would normally. It's like, yeah, that's real easy for you to say, coming from a super wealthy billionaire guy. And I just want to read some of these comments here, okay? This is what Bernie said in response, and this is spot on. Billionaires like Musk and Trump do not have a clue. Do not have a clue about what it means for a working class family trying to buy presents for their kids. They truly do not even have a clue. Trump literally just said, maybe your child will only have 2 dolls instead of 30, and maybe those 2 dolls will cost a few more dollars. Is this what winning sounds like? Also, again, if you're enjoying the stream, please make sure to like the stream. I love all of you. The man with the golden toilets in the gold Oval Office wants parents to buy less toys for their kids. Preposterous. Does that mean that MAGA men have to settle for 1 dildo instead of 2? And then this person said, all except Lindsey Graham. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't think that people are this person then said, I think people are actually slightly missing the point, the import of Trump's 30 dolls comment. Most families in this country can't afford 30 dolls. Rich kids and rich families, maybe. If rich kids have to go from 30 dolls to 2, what do you think that means for everyone else? I think that's also really, really spot on. I mean, it's obvious elitism. It's obvious elitism. Donald Trump now advertising not to buy dolls for children as a good method of surviving his oncoming recession. Incredible. Incredible. And maybe the dolls will cost a couple more bucks this Christmas. are ready to concede that you are all dumbasses, MAGA? So they might have $2 instead of 30. This is a trivial way dismissing the economic insecurity of what is spreading throughout the country while he plays with our money. If only the problems of American families was the number of dolls that we can afford. And again, I just keep going back to these. You saw these signs everywhere. It's almost as if he lied. Now, also, because of this, you have so many different memes relating to the Grinch in Trump going around. Maybe the children will have $2 instead of 30. This guy is literally running on the platform of the Grinch. The Grinch. And since, like, this is Trumponomics. You lose your job, your savings vanish, your prices skyrocket, you lose your retirement, but don't worry, kids, you still get $2 instead of 30. We're going to be winning so much. America's going to be so wealthy. Sure. The con who stole Christmas. And, like, the Grinch memes don't stop. They don't stop. I like this one a lot. We're getting into Grinch territory here. Maybe the children will have $2 instead of 30 this year. And it shows the Grinch taking the train going into the bag here. MAGA parents. Trump says your kids can do with less gifts this Christmas. He's the new Grinch who stole the Christmas for your kids. It's like skimp on the Barbie. Trump administration admits tariffs will raise prices. This is the thing, y'all. This guy's an obvious elitist who knows that his tariffs are ruining the economy. Yet he continues to just plow forward. This is why I tell all of those angry MAGA people, free yourself from the shackles of being a part of being a cog in the machine of MAGA for this man, this maniac's personal enrichment. You're better than this, unless I guess maybe you're not. When we're talking about toys, this is from the Toy Association, which is an official, like, association. I call this the upcoming Christmas catastrophe. Christmas and toy companies are at risk. They surveyed their members, and it was not looking pretty for them. So this was the impact of tariffs on the U.S. toy industry. 96% of American toys are small. Toy companies are small and mid-sized businesses. Around 50% of them say that they will soon go out of business due to the current U.S. tariff policy. You see here that of the small, which are the blue in these bar charts, 81% of small toy companies are delaying their orders. 64% of them are canceling orders, and around 46% say that they will go out of business within a few weeks or months. Now, mid-sized companies are saying, 87% of them are delaying orders, 80% of them are canceling them, and 45% of them are saying that we will go out of business within weeks to months. This is not some big coordinated effort to try and critique Trump. No, they're just admitting, hey, these tariffs are going to suck for us. Because you know who pays the tariff? We do. Tariffs are an inflationary tool. Going back to what they were saying about the dolls comment, again, there are so many different people, CEOs of big companies that I'm not a fan of, but like Walmart, Target, Home Depot are like, look, dude, we're going to have some empty store shelves if you don't turn this around.